Harnessing the power of conflict. What the heck does that even mean? What it means is that there's energy inside conflict. If I sit down with two people and they're not talking, we're not getting anywhere. If I sit down with two people and they're pretending like everything's okay, we're not getting anywhere. I sit down with two people and the emotions are running high, there's a lot at stake, and they're talking, even if they're extremely animated and it's quite contentious, you know what? We can get somewhere. So how do we make conflict less scary? It's really not that complicated. There's 4 main mistakes that I see people make over and over and over again. First, assuming. It's not going to work. Don't shut something down because you feel like you already know whether it's going to work or whether it makes sense. You might be totally surprised once you get everything out on the table that the answer was hiding in plain sight. Next, try to get to a place of an agreed upon shared goal. If people don't have an agreed upon shared goal, they're not in the boat together. They're certainly not rowing in the same direction. If you take the time to do that, what you'll often find is that people do have shared goals right there. We want to be successful. We want the business to do well. And when you can get to that agreed upon shared goal, everyone's rowing in the same direction. And it's a lot easier to stay on course. Next, thinking you're listening, but you're not. In order to address the conflict at hand, you have to make sure that everyone is heard. And I don't mean that you think you heard everyone or you think that they felt heard. You really have to make sure. And the easy way to do this is through active listening. Active listening is not mystical. It's something that is a key behavior of all high-performing executives. And the simplest way to exercise active listening is to focus intently and repeat back to the person what you've heard. Last step, you need to make your plans actionable. In order to make a plan actionable, it has to be clear. Every single person should leave that table knowing exactly what they're responsible for, what you're responsible for, and the roadmap ahead. People need to know where to turn left, where to turn right, without question. Ask yourself, does everybody on the team know how to draw the map themselves? If something happened to you, you called in sick for 3 weeks, could they lead the team forward? Working through conflict, that's what unlocks innovation, growth, and can change team dynamics in extremely positive ways. Uncover the sources, find your shared goal, listen actively, and make sure that your action plan is crystal clear. If you can do that, if you can follow these steps and cap it off with a crystal clear plan, you're going to be in a good place going forward.